Hello, my name is Simon Thorpe, and on behalf of myself and my team at Expressions, I wish you a Happy New Year. Happy New Year. What is a Happy New Year? We're here at Highwood School in Berkshire, just finished a half inset day on Can You Teach Happiness? And as someone pointed out to me this morning, today is apparently the most depressing day of the year. Always a great day to start the new year on, being labelled the most depressing day of the year. It's our first video cast of 2016, so I thought I'd share with you a few ideas that you might find beneficial and take on a couple of these or not. Many people this time of year have New Year's resolutions or goals or tasks or ambitions, call them what you want. Sadly, these great initial ideas don't last very long. I'll give you an example. This morning I was down at my local gym, as I do quite often, and the gym was busier than a normal typical day. And often people feel because they've actually perhaps eaten their entire body weight in calories over the last 2 or 3 days or weeks, or consumed enough alcohol to start their own brewery, they feel they must punish themselves. And often they set goals that are away from goals. I don't like the way I feel or look, or I feel heavy, or I look frumpish, or whatever, my clothes don't fit as much or as well as they used to 2 weeks ago. Therefore, I must punish myself or give myself some kind of penance. I want to get away from that. Or let's say you are unhappy with the job you're currently doing and you want to either change jobs internally or externally. Rather than going away from the current job, think about going towards a job or promotion that you actually want. Evidence suggests that away from goals are very useful if you wanted a spike in motivation to get away from something. Unless that's followed up very quickly by a towards goal, the motivation wanes, the sustainability suffers. So for example, rather than saying I want to lose a piece of weight, or I want to get rid of this excess, more of it, I would like to look like this, or go back to what I feel more comfortable. So a towards rather than away. That's one example. Other examples are that maybe today you're feeling a bit not so great because you've taken the decorations down, or it's the first day back at work, or the children are back at school, or it's just that kind of post-Christmas blues. Second thing is to have something to look forward to, whether it's a holiday, whether it's the next time off work, or a big project at work that you can actually get involved with, or a family day out, or whatever it is that you're looking forward to. Put something in the diary, whether it's physical, virtual, whatever, but something to look forward to. Other areas are looking at reviewing what did work for you in the last year. Sometimes if you are going to set goals, and some of you might not want to do that, just take life as it comes, and that's obviously perfectly fine. But if you do have a desire to set goals for this current year, look back at what did work for you last year. There seems to be this kind of view that when we're looking back, we look at what didn't work. Whilst that is important, how about what did work? What was successful? What are you really proud of? What brought about the most amount of happiness for you? What really did help? And these are really helpful to make you focus on goals that will perhaps reinforce that sensation or pleasure. When you're setting goals, think about goals that are not just for other people, or involve other people, or goals that perhaps other people would like you to achieve. Think about goals that you want to achieve. These are the important things, because when this happens, you're probably more likely to get success because you have some relevance, you have some meaning in that for yourself. So, top 5 tips, or we call them the 5 to thrive. Number 1, have towards goals rather than away from goals. Look for something to get to as opposed to get away from. Second thing is focus on goals, if you want to use goals, that are looking forward to something happening, achieving something, recognizing something, time away with people who are important to you. Third thing, review what has worked for you as opposed to what hasn't worked for you. Do both, but what has worked for you, that really helps. Fourth thing is really think about what it is that does make you happy. I know it's obvious for some people, for most people, they don't know what it is. Really think about this. What does make me happy? If I want a happy new year that I can sustain throughout the whole year, what will that be like? But don't think about it just as something to get to. How about what you've got at the moment? Are you actually happy now? It is New Year, of course. And the fifth and final of the 5 to Thrive is have a go at doing an exercise that encompasses all of these areas. And I look forward to speaking to you next month for our next video cast session. And have a happy new year.